My beloved child, pause right here, do not scroll, do not look away, because heaven has led you to this exact moment, and every word you are about to receive will shift the atmosphere around you and unlock the breakthrough your spirit has been waiting for. Don't run. Give me 10 seconds, just 10 sacred seconds where your heart stops racing and your soul turns toward me, because I am not calling you to effort or perfection. If this video lifted your spirit or reminded you that you are not alone, I'm grateful you're here. Every message is created to share faith, light, and hope. If you'd like to support this work, you can do so through Super Thanks, by sharing a coffee through my page, or by becoming a member of my channel and supporting this ministry in a special way. Leave Amen in the comments if this blessed you. May God's joy and peace fill your heart today. I am calling you to presence, to stillness, to a moment where you let me remind you who you are and how deeply you are loved. And I know you were about to leave. I know your finger was ready to move on. But stay, because this interruption is holy, this pause is intentional, and this moment is wrapped in my mercy, and I want you to hear my voice above every other voice competing for your attention, saying gently but clearly, I am here. I am near, and I have not let go of you. I see you in ways no one else does. I see the strength you show and the weakness you hide. I see the faith you carry quietly and the fear you wrestle with privately. And I tell you now, you do not have to run from me, you do not have to hide from me, and you do not have to prove anything to me, because I already know you fully and love you completely, and my love is not fragile. It does not break when you struggle, it does not disappear when you doubt, and it does not fade when you feel far away. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, steady as the sunrise and faithful as the stars that hold their place in the night sky. I say to you, listen, because I am speaking peace into your anxious thoughts, rest into your weary spirit, and hope into the places where disappointment tried to settle. And I repeat it so your heart can receive it. I am with you, I am with you, I am with you, in the middle of your questions, in the weight of your responsibilities, in the uncertainty of your future, and even in the mistakes of your past, for none of these have disqualified you from my love or removed you from my care. I am the one who formed you with intention, who knew your name before anyone ever spoke it, who counted your days before you lived even one, and I have not lost track of you now, not in this season, not in this struggle, not in this waiting, and just as I know the number of stars in the sky and call each one by name, so I know the number of hairs on your head, so personal is my care, so detailed is my attention toward your life, that nothing about you is overlooked or insignificant. I know you are tired of trying to be strong, tired of holding things together, tired of hoping when answers seem delayed. And I say to you now, come closer, not when you have it all together, but just as you are, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness and my grace is sufficient for you. And you do not need to carry everything alone. You do not need to have all the answers, and you do not need to be afraid of letting me see your broken places, for I am gentle with you and patient with your growth. I remind you through creation itself that you are cared for, how the birds of the air wake each morning without fear of tomorrow, and yet I feed them faithfully, how the flowers of the field bloom without striving, and yet I clothe them in beauty beyond imagination. And if I care so deeply for what blooms today and fades tomorrow, how much more do I care for you, my beloved child, whose life carries eternal value and purpose, and I promise you provision, not always in excess, but always in faithfulness, always enough for the day, always according to my wisdom and love. I know the storms you have faced, the sudden waves that rose without warning, the seasons that tested your faith and stretched your endurance, and I want you to remember this truth. I was with you then, I am with you now, and I will be with you always. For just as the sea knows its boundaries by my command, so every storm in your life has limits, and it will not last forever, because I have appointed a time for calm, a time for healing, and a time for joy to rise again in your heart. I am your protector, guarding you in ways you cannot see, shielding you from dangers you do not know, placing boundaries around you like the shore holds back the ocean. And even when hardship touches your life, nothing is allowed beyond what I can redeem and use for good, because I am sovereign and loving, powerful and kind, and my purposes for you will stand. I am your guide when the path feels unclear, lighting your steps one at a time, not always showing you the entire journey, but always giving you enough light for today, teaching you to trust me daily rather than worrying about tomorrow. For tomorrow is already in my hands, and you do not need to carry tomorrow's weight today. I am your healer, tending to wounds seen and unseen, healing not only bodies but hearts, memories, and broken dreams. And even when healing takes time, even when progress feels slow, I am still working, restoring you layer by layer with care and compassion, because I never rush what needs gentle love. I know how long you have waited for some answers, how many prayers you have prayed for the same thing, how often you have wondered if anything is changing, and I say to you now, waiting with me is not wasted, for in the waiting I strengthen your faith, deepen your roots, and prepare you for blessings you could not yet sustain, and when the right time comes, you will see clearly that I was faithful in every step, even when you could not feel me. I ask you again, do not run, do not rush away from this moment, because my presence is where your soul finds rest, and just as a branch draws life by remaining connected to the vine, so you draw peace, strength, and clarity by remaining close to me, and as you abide in me, you will bear fruit in your life, fruit of peace, patience, courage, and hope that will bless not only you but those around you. Remember this and hold it close. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not fear, not failure, not doubt, not hardship. For my love is stronger than all of these, and it surrounds you even now. And I am inviting you to release your burdens, cast your cares on me, and trust that I will sustain you, because I am faithful, I am faithful, I am faithful, and I will not let you fall beyond my reach. Receive this blessing now, my beloved child. May peace guard your mind, may strength rise in your heart, may hope be renewed in your spirit, may your home be filled with my presence, your steps guided by my wisdom, and your future marked by my faithfulness, and may you walk forward from this moment knowing that I am with you always, loving you, leading you, and holding you close. And if these words have spoken to your heart, I gently invite you to like this message as a small act of faith, to share it so others may also be encouraged, and to subscribe for daily encouragement and inspiration, so together you may continue to walk in hope, peace, and the unchanging love I have for you.